All right. Good evening, masters. We're going to be talking today about the karma dhyanam and karmaveepakam dhyanam. Before I start this session, my sincere gratitudes to our Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji and Swarnamala Patriji. And I also have a heartfelt gratitude to Vamshikaran Master and Sukanya Master, who actually provided us this particular karma dhyanam and karma vipaka dhyanam. And a great gratitudes to all the organizers of the meditation magic who actually brought this together. And my special thanks to Sri Lakshmi Master, who actually requested me to take this class. She is such a wonderful soul, and her compassion towards the mankind. So this is such an important topic that this mankind right now is needed. And I also thank Anil Bodapati Master, who actually supported me with the slides for this particular session. Last but not the least, my Atma Pranamam to all the masters who are present here. So friends, I have one request to make. This is a very important topic, and most of you probably may not have heard, or some of you might have heard. We wanted to really have an undivided attention for this particular topic. The reason I say that is that this particular topic not only changes you and your current life, and it also changes how you actually get your new lives. Okay. And not only that, you also have an influencing part of the people around you. So you can have that influencing part because of this topic. Okay. And you all probably might be thinking what qualifications that this particular person has to give this wisdom to you all. Well, there is no educational or professional qualifications for me to share this particular wisdom, right? And I wisdom from my master, senior pyramid master, Vamshikaran Bhimaneni. I practiced this particular procedures that he has given, and I practiced on myself, and practiced on my family members, and practiced on my friends, and all of these practices that we have done seen results, right? So that's where I'm here today sharing with you. On top of it, the Sri Lakshmi Master actually requested me to take this particular class. So those are the qualifications that I have in sitting in front of you and sharing this. Okay, like as I said, I'm not a yogi, right? I'm just like you. If I could able to do it, you all can able to do it, right? So I just wanted to set that stage that this is a very important topic. Topic seems very simple, but it has got a lot of minute details that we need to pay attention to. Right? So that's why that was my sincere request to all of you. All right. So karma. So we all know what a karma is, right? So karma is an action that one performed in this birth or the previous birth, right? So the karma is something that you do it, you get it, right? It in an easily understandable language. If I have to say this, it is like a Newton's third law of motion, right? For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So karma is no different. Okay. So if you do a good karma, you get the rewards back. And if you do the bad karma, you get the punishments, right? It's just like the law that we follow, a law of land, right? So if somebody commits a killing, right? Usually it goes to the judicial system, and he gets the punishment, right? So that means whatever the act that he has done, he got a punishment. So that punishment could be, either a life imprisonment or a death sentence, right? It all depends on the intention of the killing, right? Similarly, the karma is the same. A karma, if it is a bad karma, we do have a law of universe, which is nothing but law of karma. Okay, like our law of land, we do have the penal code and the sections. Even the law of universe, law of karma, does have a penal code. I'm not sure how many of you really actually went through this, Garuda Puranam. Okay, Garuda Puranam already has all of these details in it as to what kind of a punishment you have when you commit a particular, sin. Okay, so like law of land, we do have for karmas the law of the karma. So whatever you do, there are all of these gets recorded in the astral. Astrally, they are all recorded, and we call them like akashic records. Okay, one might abscond from the law of land, but nobody can abscond from the law of universe, no matter who you are and how big you are, right? And how small or a big karma that you do, they all recorded in the akashic records. Okay, it doesn't matter who you are, as I said, right? So just to relate that with one of the story that I picked actually from the one of the Krishna Leelas. Okay, in Dwapara Yuga, right, after Lord Krishna killed his maternal uncle Kamsa, right, and he goes to the jail to release his biological parents Vasudeva and Devaki. Right, so Devaki got emotional and then hugs Krishna and gets the tears in her eyes, and then straight looks at Krishna and says, "Oh Krishna, you are a Lord, but why did it take for you 14 years to release me?" Right, as usual, our Lord Krishna with a beautiful smile on his face, and says his mother, "Oh mother, don't you remember the karma you did in your previous birth?" And then Devaki kind of like shocked. I'm a mother of for a Lord, and I am doing karma. She couldn't really believe what it was. And then she asked what kind of karma I did. And then that's where Lord Krishna said to her that in your previous birth in Treta Yuga, right? So currently they were in Dwapara Yuga. He said that in Treta Yuga, you were the Kaikeyi, okay? And you had an infatuation on your son, Bharataru, right? And you separated Lord Rama from his mother, Queen Kausalya, by sending, Lord Rama to the forest. And then that is the action that you did, which made Queen Kausalya suffer for 14 years from her son's love. Okay, so this is the reason why you suffered for that long to get rid of that particular karma. And then he also told to her that the Kausalya from Treta Yuga is now the Yashodhara for Dwapara Yuga. That's why she got all the love from me. Okay, so what does this actually tell? Why did I actually share this? Is that no matter who you are, karma is a karma. You have to face it. Okay, so now here the interesting thing that actually happened here, right? Lord Krishna could able to see the karma that Devaki did in her previous life, right? So he could able to see that karma where he is, Friends, what if I share you a similar type of a concept here with you all, where you can all see your own karmas? Isn't it wonderful? Right? For sure, you're all looking forward, to that. So we can see it. We do have a very unique procedure. Please, friends, note that these particular procedures that we're going to be talking today are the procedures that been directly given by our, supreme soul, Mahadeva, to our, pyramid master Vamsi Kiran Bhimaneni in his, dreams. Okay, so this is not something that anybody picked up from the thin air. This is a direct message from Mahadeva to Vamsi Kiran, Bhimaneni. Okay, so that's how important this particular process is, and how pure this particular process is. So this is not something taken from a book. Okay, once again, I take this opportunity to express my gratitude to Vamsi Kiran Bhimaneni, who actually could have sold this for a lot of money, right? But he did not choose to do that, because he understands the purpose of his life, and he wants to save the people who are in suffering. That is what his purpose of life is. That's why he actually gave away. So that's why today I'm here in front of you giving away too. And we expect that you give away this to all the people that you can, to reduce the sufferings of this world, and make this world a Satya Loka. Okay. Now, so all of these sufferings that actually comes from karmas, right? Those are not really bad, right? So if you really look at it, in Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna, throughout the Bhagavad Gita, he already said that every action is associated with a karma that you do, and your body and soul are not one. Okay, so they are two different. Body has the life, okay, and has an expiration date. However, soul don't have it. Okay, soul will take birth and death, like how you actually take out your your old shirt and put on the new shirt, right? So that's all the karma siddhantam that Krishna told in the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, right? So what does that mean is that all of these karmas that one is facing, the sufferings, those are all basically learnings for the soul. Okay, so that improves the soul's enlightenment. Okay, soul becomes enlightened as it goes through that process of birth and death, and then as they suffer through the process, the soul learns them. Okay, how do we actually see them, right? So there are two ways that we can actually see the karmas. One is through a visions in the meditation. Okay, and that particular process, the meditation process, requires a very deep experience in the meditation. Okay, and to my knowledge, maybe 15-20% of the meditators might have a capacity like that, but I'm not one of those guys. But I'm trying to get there with a lot of practice that I'm currently doing on a daily basis on a meditations to get there, right? But this particular process is a process. The second process is a process where you can see this karma in the dream. Okay, so that's what this particular process about. So we're going to go a little deeper into this. And today, what I wanted to go through is these particular steps for the karma dhyanam, and also the different steps for the karma vipaka dhyanam. Okay, so we may not have enough time to do the meditation today, but that's also good. Why? Because I was thinking back of my mind that when I do the meditation, you all probably might be trying to digest the information that I am giving it to you, right? May not focus on the meditation. So I thought, okay, maybe because of the time limit we have, we'll just cover in detail the karma dhyanam procedure, and then karma vipaka dhyanam procedure today, and then see if we have some time, then we can take some questions. All right, so I'm going to take you through how to see the visions or your karmas through the procedure, a unique procedure that Vamshikiran Master gave it to us. Let me see if I can share my screen. Can you all see my screen now?
Yes, sir, we can see.
Awesome. Wow. Thank you so much, Master, for confirming that. For some reason, next, let's see. All right. So, karma dhyanam, right? So, this is a meditation to see the reasons for your, suffering. Okay. As I said, this is a procedure given by the, Supreme Soul to our Master, Vamshikiran Bhimaneni. And through this particular procedure, you can find out your previous, karmas that you committed. Okay, people might most often think, because a lot of us are into this particular brain, always thinks logically. Okay, does it logically correct or accept this particular, process? And I would say yes. The reason for that is that for our soul, the soul is wrapped with seven bodies. I'm not going to go in detail of this because we don't have that much time here. I just wanted to touch base a little bit about these bodies so that you can also logically connect this particular procedure, right? As an onion peel, right? So you have a core of an onion, and then there are layers surrounded for that core of an onion, right? So our core of an onion is like our soul, right? So for our soul, for everything, it actually comes with all of these different layers. So there are about 7 layers, so which we call them as bodies. Okay, the physical body, the etheric body, the astral body, mental body, spiritual body, cosmic body, and nirvanic body, right? So I'm not going to go in detail about that. So the important ones that we going to talk about is the astral body and the mental body. Okay, what does this astral body do, right? So this astral body, during our previous birth, right, it captures all these different karmas that a particular person does, right? It captures. It's like a database. It is a database of all of those actions that you perform, whether it is a good or bad. It captures that. Okay, that's a very important one to remember. And then the next body is the mental body, which body has a capacity to look into, or basically has a records for the future. Okay, and of course, 5 and 6 are those bodies that you and me cannot really at this point in time can open it. But a Gyanis like Veda Vyasa or Valmiki, those are the ones who actually used those body 5. For Veda Vyasa, he used body number 5 to write Mahabharata, right? So you see, Mahabharata, when it happened, he was not there. Right. However, after every Mahabharata has happened, the Veda Vyasa, actually used his fifth body and connected to the universe database and got this, Mahabharata to us. Okay. Similarly, Valmiki, right, who wrote Ramayana, Valmiki also actually used his sixth body. That means if you look at Ramayana is actually written even prior to it happened. Okay, so that means he used body number 6 to see the future, and then could able to write Ramayana before it ever happened. So similarly for us, all the past lives details are in the astral body, and the future details are in the mental body. Okay, just remember throughout this process, just remember body number 3 and body number 4. Okay, and body number 3 and body number 4 is specific for your soul only. Okay, body number 3 and body number 4 you cannot use to look at somebody else's sins or future. Okay, so we are not there, and we are our intention today is not to look at somebody else's karmas or future. Okay, it is only to help ourselves to look at our own karmas and our own future. Okay, all right. Okay, so how do we do this? Right, it is a very simple procedure. As I said earlier, if I could able to do it, you all can able to do it without a problem, right? So the main important one is that every day you have to do a meditation, right? And the number of minutes that is that you have to do the meditation equals to your age. So let's say if you are 30 years old, so the minimum meditation in a day at a stretch, you have to do at least one time a 30-minute. Okay, and if you are 50 years old, then you have to do at least one time throughout the day a 50-minute meditation. Why? Right? So there is a reason behind that, right? So when you do the meditation, you absorb the cosmic energy. Okay, what does that cosmic energy do? That cosmic energy will give you a strength to remember your dreams. Okay, because this particular procedure is to see your karmas through dreams, right? But most of the times, before coming to this meditation, I could never able to remember my dreams, right? Does that mean that I did not get a dream? No, I got the dream, but I don't have an energy to retain that particular dream, right? So that's why the meditation is very important. Okay, throughout the day, you do that meditation for one time. If you do more times, that's good. That's what I do. I at least 1 hour, and then two half an hours meditations I do every day. And trying to ramp up more and more. Well, because I wanted to be a third eye master. So that's what I'm currently doing. And other thing this meditation do is that when you do this karma dhyanam, that will make you very quickly go into a thoughtless process. Okay, because that is very important. If you do this meditation with the thoughts in your brain, the dreams that you're going to get are not the dreams that you wanted. Because that dream that you're going to get, if your thoughts are not clear, are the dreams that is associated with the thoughts that you are going through. Okay, that's very important. That's very important. That's why meditation plays a key role in getting the right dream. Okay, all right. So that's the first prerequisite, is to do the meditation equals to the number of minutes equals to your age. And then the second one is before you go to bed, right? We strongly suggest and encourage that you do a meditation again. Okay, a minimum of 10 minutes. The reason for that is that we wanted you to go to a sleep with no thoughts. Okay, the moment you go to a sleep with the thoughts in you, then again, your thoughts gets disturbed with the dreams that those masters are trying to give you. All right. So do 10 minutes meditation so that all your thoughts are gone, and you go to the bed. Before you go to the bed, you ask, you request masters that, okay, masters, please wake me up. Okay, you will be surprised, like how you actually, wake up. Just to give you an example here, my daughter, who is in the college, she's 18 years old. She's in dorms, and she stays in the college. When I shared this particular procedure with her, and she said, "Oh, Daddy, no way I can able to, wake up," because throughout her life in the 18 years, she never wake up in the middle of the night. Okay, she said, "Oh, Dad, I may not be able to wake up." And I said, "No, don't, trust the process. Okay, trust the process and do the process." So she did it. To her surprise, she woke up in the morning. Okay, that's just because masters are there to hear you, and then and do what you actually request, right? Okay, all right. So you ask the masters to come and wake you up. They will come and wake you up. You don't really feel any patting or anything like that, but you just wake up. But sometimes you wake up for the restroom, and sometimes, but somehow they will make sure that you wake up. Okay, so when you wake up, don't do much activity. Okay, so why? Because we wanted you to be in that trance state, because trance state is a state where you can communicate with the masters, because that is a very spiritual state. Okay, so that's why don't do any activity, don't look at your phones, don't look at anything, just wake up, go where, if you woke up for a restroom break, you just go and take that restroom break and come back, and then just sit comfortably on the same bed, just comfortably yourself in the meditation posture, right? Lock your fingers, cross your legs, and then observe your breath for about 10 minutes to make sure that no thoughts are coming. You are in this, but you are assured that you're going to doze, right? And then afterwards you wake up automatically. You actually start again doing that, and then about 10 minutes, right? So you don't put any alarm or anything also, that, oh, okay, is it my 10 minutes yet? Don't worry about that. It's like a ballpark approximate number. Okay, if you do more than that, that's wonderful, no problem. So, but take that 10 minute approximate 10 minutes of meditation over there, and then ask masters to show the karmas for which you are suffering, right? So tell him that I'm currently suffering with this. Please show me the karma that I did in my previous birth for this particular suffering. Okay, and you really need to do this with full heart, full belief. Okay, sometimes we heard people cry, because the suffering is so much that they really wanted help, right? So you do this 3 times, explain the problem and ask for the help, right? And then after you've done that for 3 times, oh, by the way, when you wake up, the first thing you need to do is express your gratitude to the master who wake you up, right? So gratitude is a key in all of this. Gratitude. Make sure that you always express your gratitude. All right, so you go to the 10 minutes before go to sleep. Do the dhyanam, ask the masters to wake you up in the middle of the night. You wake up in the middle of the night, take care of your restroom breaks and things like that. Don't do much activity like a cell phones or anything like that, and then express your gratitude for the help the masters are doing for you, and then do 10 minutes meditation. After the 10 minutes meditation, you express the suffering that you're going through, and then ask the masters to help you, to show you the bad karma. And you do this for 3 times. And then afterwards, do another 10 minutes of meditation, and then you go to the sleep. Right. So don't think about your dreams. Okay, don't think about your dreams. Peacefully, you go to the sleep, and then at around I would say you might wake up somewhere around 3 o'clock, and but around 4:30, 5:30, anywhere after 4:30, you get a dream. You get a dream, beautiful dream. You will get, I mean, not a beautiful dream, but the dream which is 100% linked to the sufferings that you are going through. But the key is that make sure that you do the meditation, and do the meditation before go to the bed, and then make sure that that 10 minutes meditation that you are doing, that entire 20-minute meditation that you do in the middle of the night, make sure that no thoughts in your thing. Don't think that a dream is going to come, and be very aware. We don't want you to be in the awareness state, right? We want you to be in the trance state, so that way masters can come and then communicate with you. All right. So that's the process for the karma dhyanam. Very simple. I just wanted to ask our master, who actually requested me to come on here to give this particular class, to share her amazing experience on this particular karmas that she has seen. So Sri Lakshmi Master, are you there?
Yes, Master.
All right, Master. Thanks again. My sincere thanks to you for allowing me to take this class. Thank you. And and I would hand over to you to share your amazing, a dream that you got, and how you could able to, relate it with the problem that you have and where you stand now.
Sure, Master. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for giving this opportunity. First and foremost, I just want to give my sincere gratitude to all my gurus, Pita Mahapatriji, Swarnamala Madam, and Om Sikiran Master, and all our satsang gurus, Aniruddha Madam, Sai Master, Sri Master, Asha Ma'am, Anil Sir, everyone. Yeah, thank you, Masters. Thanks for giving this opportunity. Actually, sorry for that. I may not able to turn on my video this time. So from next time onwards, for sure I will turn on. So first of all, I would like to thanks to Sri Master for taking initiation for this amazing class about karma dhyanam and karma vipaka dhyanam, because it helped me a lot. It's really helped me a lot, and I'm sure it will help whoever has physical, personal, or emotional problems. So I'll briefly tell how I came into this meditation. So before that, before coming this meditation, I used to have a severe back pain, like 5 years back. So I tried all the kind of treatments in US, and none of them are helping me. So finally the surgeon referred I need a surgery. So after that I had a disc replacement surgery. After the surgery also, I did not see any relief, and as doctor suggested, I used to take steroids, because they used to say that it depends on body, depends upon the body, because each body reacts in their own way. So I think for you it takes time, they used to say like that. So for that, as they suggested, I used to take steroids, and then I used to take a sleeping pill every day. Without sleeping pill, I couldn't have sleep, I couldn't have work next day. So that is my lifestyle, before coming this meditation. After 1 year in that time, when I went to doctor for second opinion, he suggested that there are some gaps on my left side of the disc and you need a resurgery. There I got scared to go for surgery again. Then I went to India to take Ayurveda therapy and I saw some relief there. Um, you know, I was really little bit happy. Then I came back to US. That's when one of my friend suggested about meditation. From then, I used to do meditation, in the Brahma Muhurta time. And because that's how he suggested me. If you do in that time, it would be, there are chances to relieve your pain and all. So initially, my health situation is like, I can't even sit more than 15 minutes, not even sitting, not even standing. Yeah. So initially, I used to meditate while laying on the bed because I could not sit more than 15 minutes. In that process, I had some visions. Like some of them are, my soul is coming out of the body and I'm able to see my body from the soul. And also, some tiny workers are working in my body. Uh, I see, there are some orange things, the way we see, while constructing the roads and all, they put some signboards, right? There, yeah, I saw them clearly in during the meditation, but I did not notice who they are. I did not know anything about that. I just did that anapanasati. That's all. Gradually, during this process, um, I'm able to sit and meditate 1 to 2 hours. Before I used to sleep, I used to lay on the bed and do, but gradually it improved a lot and I was able to sit and do the meditation to 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 1 hour, 1 to 2 hours. Then I got a confidence that I can get rid of this back pain through this meditation. During this process, I used to watch lot of PMC, VMC videos and I got connected to the great legendary master Vamsi Kiran sir classes. From then, I never went to sleep without listening his class. That's when I started doing Karma Dhyanam because one of his class was about Karma Dhyanam. Then, yeah, I tried that, and after trying every day, after some days, I got a dream and shown a dushkarma that I did in my past lives. In that dream, I just give a brief explanation, not clearly. I don't want to, take more time. So, in that dream, I have killed some people and I was trying to cover up the crime with the help of my husband. So, it was so scary dream and I never had such kind of dream, in my life before. So I was so scared after that dream and also felt so guilty every second. When I was alone, I used to, remember that dream and I used to feel so much guilty. That's when I called Omsi Kiran sir. And because I got that number in his class videos, so I just, called him and explained. He was such a great master. And yeah, his wife also, I could not thank enough to them because I don't think they would answer my call because they will get, tons of calls every day. But I just given a try, by God grace. Yeah, he answered, they answered my call and they listened and, they confirmed that it was a dushkarma and they referred me USA Satsang group to dissolve the dushkarma through karmaveepakam dhyanam. That's how I met all these senior masters like Sri Master, Aniruddha Madam, everyone. And attending everyday satsang, they helped me to dissolve the karma vipaka. They helped me to dissolve the karma that I did in my past lives through karma vipaka dhyana.
And now,
So
how are you feeling now, Sulakshmi Garu? So, on the scale of 1 to 100, where you stand?
I
Um,
think 90% of 90% of my pain got relieved, Master. Yeah,
okay.
I would proudly say that.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that. Details, Lakshmi Master. Just to give some additional, information about this particular dream, because I was also closely associated with this dream when she actually said we all decoded that particular dream. Couple of the minute details that are there for the dream to establish the link to the dream to her, suffering what she's going through. Right. So basically, that dream showed that she is hitting somebody, a little aged, person on the back, right, where she is currently going through the pain. That's where she hit him, right? When he hit him at that particular back, and then he actually fell and then died. Okay, so that is the same spot where she is actually currently going through those, disc surgeries, all of that. So that is how clearly that you can actually see a relationship between your suffering and to your karma, right? So I just wanted to give a little detail there so that you all can see what kind of a dream that you get in the karma dhyana. All right. So now quickly move on. How many days one has to do, right? So the maximum that you do is for 41 days continuously. Don't take any breaks in between. But I did see masters who got the dream on a very first day. Maybe it is their practice of meditation got me the dream so quickly, right? And then the diet, you need to be a vegetarian diet so that all of your cosmic energy that you absorb as part of the meditation will retain, right? So if you take a non-vegetarian, that's where you lose most of your energy. Okay, so vegetarian is definitely a must for those people who wanted to see the karmas. Okay, now and then what do you do after you see the dream, right? The first thing you start off is the karmaveepakam dhyanam. I'm going to touch base on that particular thing. And second thing is make sure that you record the dream somewhere, right? Either you write it down or you can actually record it on the phone. So what I usually do is that whenever I get a dream, I pretty much know that my dream, and because I'm in such an awareness state that, at the end of the dream, I know that I just finished up with my dream. I slowly wake up from my bed and then recollect and then just immediately switch on the phone into recording mode. And then I record my, dream right there. Why? Because if I don't record and then sleep, there is a possibility that by the time you wake up after 1.5 hours, you probably might lose some of the pieces of the dreams, because every piece of the dream is very, 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 very important, right? So that's why you need to be very, very keen to capture all the details of the dream, and that is only possible by recording right after your dream. Okay, that's usually how I actually send it. And then we are going to provide you a group. That's where you can actually send in your recorded a dream to us so that we can actually decode that. Okay, so that's about the karma dhyanam. Let's quickly see, there is another meditation, which is actually a 72 breaths meditation, right? So with a karma dhyanam, you can see the past life. Okay, but with this 72 breaths, dhyanam, you can actually see your future coming challenges. Okay, any challenges that you get in future, you can see them. And at the same time, if you wanted some wisdom on how your atma sthiti is and where you wanted to really improve from your atma level, this is another technique that Vamshi Kiran Garu gave it to us, and we can follow. It's pretty much the same. The only difference is that in the karma dhyanam, you did a 10 minutes of meditation, right? But in this particular 72 breaths, you do 36 breaths, right? In place of the 10-minute meditation, you do 36 breaths, right? How do you count? I usually count like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After 5, you doze off. right? But your finger will remains there. It's right, while you are doing it, your finger will remains there, and then when you wake up, you again start counting on the same from same, right? 36, it's better you do 36 and above. But don't worry about the counting, and then I don't want you to become more aware on on counting and lose your sleep, because that's not what our intent is. So make sure that you still have that trance state in you, and then accomplish this 36 breaths. And then and then here also you say thanks to the masters who are helping you. And then here you ask, okay, what are the challenges that I'm going to get in future? Right? Your question is very, 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 very important on how you ask a question. Your dream comes based on what the question you ask. So if you ask a question that says, okay, provide me a jnana siddhi, then you get one type of dream. And then you ask for like, okay, show me what kind of a challenges that you're going to get in future, then you get another type of a dream. And then again you do a 36 breaths, and then you sleep. Okay, so in this one, I just wanted to quickly give you my own experience on here. So I always do this 72 breaths, and always ask, okay, what is my coming up challenge that I need to be taking care of now, right, before it hits. Because 72 breaths dhyanam is like your spiritual radar. That means you have this radar on, and any bomb that is coming in, this radar identifies that, and then you release that that particular bomb through a karmaveepakam dhyanam. With a karmaveepakam dhyanam, you just destroy that that anything that is coming at you. Okay, just to give you an example, right? Recently, I had a very strong desire to construct, to be part of the pyramid construction, right? So as Patriji took that particular resolve that he wants to have more and more pyramids to be constructed, and there is no pyramids in United States. So my desire was so much that I want to get involved, but I was not going anywhere. I was just like, okay, let me ask my masters. So I did this 72 breaths, and then I said, Master, please come. And I did this 36 breaths, and then asked masters, show me why I'm not able to get anywhere in this particular, pyramid construction. Why? And then I gets a dream. So the dream is so good. I got a small toy. Okay, so a small toy is actually talking to me, right? So the first scene starts off with that toy. It's not as a toy, but he came in like a puppy, like a small dog, right? It is actually jumping here and there, jumping here and there. And then I saw in my dream that this jumping dog. So I said, oh, who are you? Why are you jumping like that? Then he says, hey, do you see over there? I saw that side, and I saw a lot of, shade is moving, and I see some dead bodies over there. And I said, yes, I do see some dead bodies, and I do see some shadows where it seems like some atmas are soul over there. What's matter with that? And then that puppy became a dog, right? That's when I immediately, within my vision itself, that I know that, okay, this is changing its form. That means it is not a puppy, it is not a doll. That means it is a master. So he gave me that indication that you are talking to a master, not like a small puppy or a dog, right? So I said, hey, what is that? And then he said, what you see over there are the people who committed suicide for the different problems that they are facing. I said, you did not tell them that you are there for them, because we always think that the God is there for us to save them. See, he said, no, I told them I'm there, but they were not in a state to listen to me. That means they were wrapped around these worldly things, okay, like in a materialistic world. So they are not in that meditation where they have enough energy to grasp the message from the masters. Oh, I said, oh, okay. So he's showing me the significance of the meditation over there. right? And then afterwards, I said, I now realized that, oh, here is a master, that he came to my dream. Now I need to ask my question. So I asked him a question. Okay, look, why I'm not able to go anywhere trying to be part of these construction of the pyramids in the United States. And then he said, he laughed and then said, you have a lot of karmas to clear before you can get there. I was like, are you serious? I said, yes, you have a lot of karmas to clear. First clear them, then you will find your way out. Okay, so that's how beautiful these, dreams that you get. But when you do a 72 breaths, it is a little complicated dreams that you get. It takes a little time to really decode it, but you will get that. Even I have seen the future too. One of the incident where I actually seriously involved in a car accident, and I know the place exactly where that accident happened. Right, I immediately started karmaveepakam dhyanam, that okay, masters, this is coming at me. Yes, I'm truly sorry what I've done, but I don't want to face this thing. I know exactly what my experience is going to be when I hit this particular situation, and hence I don't need to be physically facing that experience. Right, so I convinced the spiritual guides and convinced the supreme soul that I don't need to have that physical experience. I already know that experience through my wisdom, right? And then I avoided next 11 days going onto that particular street, completely avoided going onto that street. And then after 11th day, my wife, when she was actually pulling her car into the garage, she hit a slightly to the garage side door. So that means my karma get resolved by that small dent in the car, in the house itself, right? So there is no big thing, but I still have to incur some financial things to get it repaired. But it went in such a simple way, because my radar was on, and I could able to destroy the thing that was coming at me. Okay, that's how powerful this particular tool is. Okay, really quickly go through that. And then counting, as I said, you can do this, use this, little, fingers and the lines on the fingers to count that. And of course, it's the same thing, vegetarian food. And then after you see the dream, you immediately record it. And then send it to the decoding team for decoding, right? Okay, and then quickly we have like 5 minutes here. The second topic, the third topic that we're going to talk about is the karmaveepakam dhyanam, right? This is exactly a meditation that we do. We currently are running 3 groups of this particular meditation. They are all volunteered, services, free services, no solicitations and nothing. This is purely a work to the universe that we do. We have 3 groups: one an English group, English for English speaking, and for one for Hindi speaking, and one for Telugu speaking. Okay, so we have these 3 groups. Whoever is interested, I'm going to give the process. And what exactly this karmaveepakam dhyanam, right? So karmaveepakam dhyanam is not putting an application to the supreme soul that, hey, you know what, now I realize that I made a mistake. Okay, and then I am sorry, right? And then a reparation, that means pay back, right? But whatever I have done, I'm going to pay back through a different mechanism, right? Not by suffering the same problem, right? So it's a kind of an application for a good behavior, right? So we all know when we actually, like when an offender goes to a jail, right? And if he does some good work in the jail, the jailer recommends, right? Jailer recommends to get him a lower sentence, right? This karmaveepakam dhyanam is nothing but we are putting our application to the supreme soul that you have changed, and you are in complete awareness now. You are in meditation. You have a complete your state is loving everybody, and forgiving everybody, and talking right, doing right, all of that, right? So it has its own procedure. I actually wrote all of these steps for the sake of getting the meditation done in this particular class. But then, I realized that we probably may not be, able to, do that because of the, time. Right. But the basic, steps in this particular thing is you basically go into a meditation state, because you need to get to that state before you can do anything. Because with this physical body, no matter what you do, you cannot connect to the supreme soul. Okay. So in order to connect to the supreme soul, you need to be at a soul level. Okay. That's where you do that meditation, so that you can easily connect and go into a thoughtless, process. And then you invite all the spiritual guides into that particular meditation. All of these spiritual guides are the guides who are, helping you all the time. They always listen to you. It's just that you are not able to listen to him because you don't have that energy, and you don't have that state of mind to actually receive his frequency and his energies. Okay, that's where the meditation comes into play. When you do the meditation, you get that frequency, and also you get that energies to connect with the supreme souls, and also those spiritual guides that you have up there. Okay, who is guiding you, your soul. So you invite all of them, and you also invite those soul that you actually humiliated in your previous birth through your karma, right? Because of your karma, some soul torture or humiliate, right? You invite them also, because that's where you need to make sure that you tell that, oh, I'm sorry, right? So you invite all of these souls. And then the first thing is the repentance. That means you did a mistake. That's the first thing. You do that 3 times, and then afterwards you tell them that you have changed, and then how you have changed. All of this, it is a procedure. Okay, as we said, you will go through all of these things during your karma vipaka dhyanam class, right? And then that last one is the reparation, meaning that it's a payback. You wanted to really pay back, because you cannot reverse the karma that you already did, right? But at the same time, if you are in a realization state and you wanted to pay back in a different way, right? So here are the different ways that you can pay back, promising that you will be truthful, you will be righteous, all of those things. You will help the universe, you will help anybody comes to you for help, you will help them, and you will feed the birds, and you feed the animals, and you say that you're not going to be killing any animals directly or indirectly, all of those things, so that you can so masters knows that you are changed personality, right? And then of course, as I said, gratitude is the foremost thing. And then at the end you say gratitude for the opportunity that all of those supreme souls and spiritual guides and the souls who suffered given it to you to express yourself, and then you stay in the meditation for a few more minutes, and then you come out of that, right? So what happens in this particular process is very important thing that happens in this process is that you get tested. Okay, you get tested because that is the only way masters know whether you have are you really feeling for the karmas that you did, whether you have really changed what you have saying in the karma vipaka dhyanam, and are you really doing the type of works that you said you're going to do in as part of the reparation. Okay, so you will get a test, and those tests will be physical tests, meaning that whatever you are suffering, right? Let's say, Sri Lakshmi Garu just said that she was actually suffering with this back pain, right? There was somebody who came to her and expressed the same problem, right? And then you help them do in the dream also. As part of the dream, what you get is you get a test that somebody in the dream coming to you and asking for we are still on, Divya.
Yes, Master.
All right. Okay. Okay. So you get those type of tests. You need to pass the test, the physical test, and you also need to pass the tests that you get it in the dreams. Okay. Then only your karmas gets resolved, which is easy. As you go and do this meditation more and more, you really get to that particular state. And it did not really take me a lot. For me, about a month. It only took me a month for me to pass the examinations in these particular dreams, and also the real life. The real life, I have seen person coming to me asking for the help. I did whatever I could, right? So that's about the class today, and I know that this is a very big topic. When time permits, next time we will go more details. And also, there are two other related topics with this one, which is the dreams and also the bodies that I was talking about, right? So when we get a proper opportunity and a blessing from our masters, we can go through those topics in future. But again, this is a disclaimer that all the information presented here is based on the personal experiences, and they are not paid kind of experiences. This is all purely volunteering service, and then we are just here to share our information, so people get benefit out of that. Because I'm like I'm no any special, right? But I'm trying to get rid of the karmas that I currently have, and also I am also clearing the karmas for the future births. So that means I am getting rid of some of the births and deaths in future. So that's how powerful it is, friends. I hope you all understand how important this particular concept is. As I said, we are running three sessions on the karma vipakam, and people who are interested to get into those things, please contact Divya Master. She has she has a plan to get a WhatsApp group, and then and go from there. So and again I apologize for about 5 minutes. I have taken extra time. Please apologize. Please excuse me for that. With that, I don't know whether we have time to take some questions. Divya Master, your thoughts on it?
Yes, sir. Maybe we can take one or two, and
Okay.
also we can do one more session so people can take their own time to see this session one more time and digest this information, and they can come back to you with more questions. I think it will take a little bit more time to really ask you the questions related to this topic. So if anyone wants to ask questions, we can take one or two questions today, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Divya Master,
Yeah.
for
Wonderful session, sir. Thank you so much. It's same with me too. I was trying to ingest everything what you said. Maybe I'll come back to you with my questions as well.
No problem. No problem. All right, masters. If anybody has any questions, feel free to raise your hand. We'll just only do it for 5 minutes, just to respect the time. And as Divya Master said, for sure we will find some time and then do one more time. And other thing is, I think this is also recorded, so please make sure that you can listen to the recording also.
Yeah, I will share the YouTube link of this session in the group as well. They can go back and see this recording.
So
if you have questions, please raise your hand, virtual hand, so we can unmute you and you can ask a question.
And I see a lot of messages on the chat. Thank you so much, everyone, for all your kind words and blessings. I take those as blessings. Thank you so much for that. All right, Master. Yeah, so it seems like there are no questions. Divya
Yes,
Master,
sir.
again, I thank you so much for your for the opportunity provided to me to do this. And again, sincere, thanks to, Anil Master who supported me, and then Sri Lakshmi Master who supported me, and all the guests who have come here and then encouraged me and supported me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time and dedication for doing this. We will definitely do more sessions with you. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. All right, everyone. Good night.
Yeah. Thank you all. We'll see you in the next session. Bye.